Hey beautiful people, I'm Mimi Just Do Me, back with another Love Island review. Apologies, fan is rearing in the background, sorry for that, but it is going to be 39 degrees in the UK today. It is already probably like 28 degrees and it's not even noon, so I'm not about that life without the fan. So let's talk Love Island. So last night's episode, I mean, we wanted to see the aftermath of the drama between Anna and, what's his face again? Yeah, Snake. And Jordan. It was quite an interesting episode because we lost 4 islanders. It was quite dramatic. 2 couples got automatically dumped. None of that. Islanders get to vote. You don't really know who's going. The 2 bottom couples got dumped. Quite dramatic, but we saw the episode start with Anna breaking down and crying to the girls. Because as much as she was giving it the, and letting him have it, it obviously hurt her a lot to see that level of betrayal, that level of it's still mind-blowing to me how Jordan was still trying to deny it, like I did nothing wrong. I just wanted to express my feelings. There's nothing wrong with expressing my feelings. Excuse me, but 2.5, 3 days before you did that, you asked Anna to be your girlfriend. Now 3 days later you want to pull another girl to tell her that you feel drawn to her, you gravitate towards her and you have feelings. Like, where is that okay? What country is that okay in? Darling, no. And every time anybody tried to pull him up on it, he just couldn't see it. So I felt really bad for Anna, but she's a strong girl. I think she bounced back really quickly. Obviously deep inside it's still going to be burning her because he has humiliated her, and she did have genuine feelings for him and she was so excited that he was now her boyfriend, but she'll get over it. We didn't really talk about Curtis yesterday and how much of a snake Curtis is, but that was really a really good storyline in last night's episode, and I really feel for the voting public this year because there's really not any couples that we really like as a group. In every couple there's like one person you really like and one person that you're like, nah, definitely do without. Tommy and Molly May, nobody likes Molly May. Maura and Curtis, everybody loves Maura, everybody hates Curtis. Like in pretty much all the couples, Ovi and India, we love Ovi, don't really care about India. Amber and Greg are really the only ones that I'd say that we like both of them, but unfortunately they just haven't been getting any airtime this week, and it's quite annoying because for me they're my winners. They're the ones I'm voting for just because I love Amber so much, and when it comes to couples they're the only 2 in there that I can say, yeah, I genuinely like the 2 of them. So yeah, it's going to be tough this year, guys. Let me know who you guys are voting for. There's less than a week left, so we need to figure it out who's going to win this money. But Curtis got called out for his snaky and shady behaviour. Anna pulled him for a chat. First of all, Maura pulled him for a chat, and I loved that. Like Maura is very quickly becoming a favourite of mine.
In this situation, so if I was your girlfriend, you would do the same thing.
I don't know what I would do with you, Maura.
Well, the answer that I would want is that you wouldn't do that. You won't pull a girl behind my back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what I'd do with this.
Because the fact that she was willing to put her relationship, with Curtis on the line to back her friend, I absolutely love that. The fact that she saw her friend crying and she pulled Curtis straight and was like, how can you give such terrible advice? Like, what are you doing? And how she was just so adamant, like, if you really don't know what you would do, then stop giving people advice. Curtis wants to be the guy that everybody goes to, everybody trusts, the wise guy, the friendly guy, the guy that everybody likes. And it's coming across as extremely fake, especially when he's giving people such terrible advice. How are you going to tell Jordan to speak with India before he speaks with his girlfriend? Like, where do they do that at? But the thing is, when you've moved mad yourself, it's very difficult to tell somebody else not to move as mad as you did. They're all giving each other the same advice that they gave themselves. Curtis spoke to Jordan before he ever spoke to Amy, so it's the exact same ish that he did that he's telling Jordan to do. Snakes of a snake skin like to lay in the same grass. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. I love that Maura pulled him up on it, and then the day after Anna pulled him up on it because he tried to apologize. He came back with that I realized I was wrong, Jordan, I gave you bad advice, yada yada yada. after everyone had pulled him up on it. Greg also pulled him up on it. Like, what was your thought process when you were telling him to speak with a girl he just met over a girl he's known for months, a girl that he now calls his girlfriend? So the next day he tries to apologize to Anna. Anna was not having it. She was so savage and brutal in this episode.
And that's what my opinion of you.
No, it's fine.
Do you want to say anything else?
Yeah, I tried to apologise. Just say I'm sorry.
Okay. You just said sorry, and I said you're just an awkward person. You're saying sorry because of how you feel.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of entertaining. And when she called him a narcissist, I was like, yes, he's the kind of person that only cares about himself, cares about how he's perceived, cares about how he looks and what everybody thinks about him. It's all about him. Even that stuff about getting up early in the morning to make coffees for everyone rather than spend time in bed with your girlfriend is because he just wants to be liked. He wants to be the guy that everybody goes to. He feels like it's going to curry favor in the villa, and in an extent it will do, because we see that a lot of times the housemates are the ones who get to choose who stays and who goes. So by making yourself the nice guy, making yourself the guy that everybody likes, you know, you're kind of assuring that, you know, your housemates, when it comes down to it, will vote and save you. And you can even see in that, like, baby, right guys, we're gonna do a little dancing baby challenge. Who the hell asked you to do that? Like, what? Did those babies tell you they wanted to samba? Like, tripping. I'm glad she called him out on it. Nobody likes Curtis. I liked him to start with, but now you can just see that all that nice guy act is just an act, to be perfectly honest. I was really happy to see a lot of the boys pulling, you know, Jordan and saying, mate, you're wrong. I love seeing Greg do it. I love seeing Tommy do it. Tommy actually walking away from the boys and making sure it was known that he was going to be on Anna's side. I loved that. I love when Tommy came back and he was like, no, you don't pull a girl you've just met over your girlfriend. That's a big commitment.
Anybody has a right to know how you feel as your girlfriend first, not some strange woman.
The thing is, I wasn't saying to you, I want to get with you.
You and Anna are both like boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a massive jump.
Like, no, that's what comes
Yeah, but you've got to think what that looks like to Anna though.
No matter how hard Jordan tried to, well, I did nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with me expressing my feelings. No, Tommy stood his ground. I love that. Same with Chris when he was trying to defend his actions to Chris, and Chris is like, I love you, mate, but no, I can't defend you on this. I love that the guys were able, the good guys at least, were able to be like, nah, mate, you're absolutely wrong. There's just no two ways about it, you know. And the fact that every time everybody tried to pull him up on it, he would just stand his ground, so adamant. I'm just like, who raised you? Who raised you? There's nothing, like, you have to have a level of humility that you can, but look, I fucked up, you know, I fucked up. Like, I'm going to take a minute, I'm going to reflect on it. But everybody trying to tell you that you effed up and you're still arguing with everyone, really? And then Ovi pulled Jordan for a chat. In my opinion, I felt like the producers asked Ovi to pull in, because I don't think Ovi gave two F's about what my guy Jordan tried to do. Ovi could not have seemed more nonchalant. It's like, couldn't have cared less. So we also had the baby challenge. I just don't think that was, it was nice to watch, quite interesting, but nothing special. Definitely not as entertaining as like the previous year when Chris named his baby Cash, and there was just that banter. A lot of the contestants last year were funny, you know, they were genuinely funny. This year, Kem as well, hilarious. This year, just nobody in that village really funny except for Maura. She's like literally the only one, but I'd say like her sense of humour is absolutely cracking. So we obviously saw 4 people leave. We saw Anna and Jordan obviously get eliminated, especially after that fight they just had. And the ITV's like, vote to save your favourite couple. They were definitely going home. And we also saw Chris and Harley go. No shade to them, it's just that they came in late. They were really never lying. I mean, to be fair, Ovi did come in late and he has just managed to sweep the hearts of the nation. But I just think that's just what my man Ovi's like that can't be replicated. So we've lost 4 islanders. It's really getting down to the crux of it. I think they really should just let us vote for individuals this year. There's no really strong couples that everybody loves in that villa this year. Everybody's just moved mad. There's been no loyalty. It's just been a really crazy year on Love Island. So I'm really interested to hear what you guys are going to do voting wise, who you guys backing, who do you guys want to see win it, and is it because you like both of them or is it because you just like one of them? So it's really starting to whittle down. I still think the Love Island winners probably going to be Molly and Tommy. We saw quite a lot more of them in this episode, and you know, we saw really good things about them. I loved seeing Tommy really have Anna's back and pull both Curtis and Jordan up on their shit. That was really nice to see. He's actually quite entertaining as well, actually. Him and Maura do have their funny moments. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm just doing me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe. We're looking good, we're feeling good.